What's up, everybody? Hope you're having an awesome week. Today, we're going to talk about a subject that comes up a lot of confusion on this subject, and it's how to wholesale a tax delinquent property. A lot of people get confused on how the back taxes get paid on the property, or maybe any liens or any added items that have to be paid off at closing. But it's a truly simple transaction, and it's really easy. So we're going to go ahead and draw this out on the whiteboard, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how the transaction would go. So we're going to use an ARV of 100,000. This is what your house is going to, sell for. That's the after repair value, so we'll put ARV here. Oh, almost forgot how to spell ARV. So you got your ARV of 100,000. Then we're gonna minus 30%, and that's where your investor has to be in at. So minus 30%. The easiest way to calculate this also is you can multiply by 0.70 on your calculator, and it'll give you your all-in number for your investor. So your all-in number is 70,000. And this is your all-in. This is where your investor has to be in order to be profitable with the flip. And the reason why, this is a widely used formula for anybody. You're, 30%. Somebody's going to want to make $30,000, and then of course they're going to pay the realtors and whoever else has to get paid. But this is the all-in. That means purchase, repairs, assignment fees, everything has to be able to be paid all the way with 70 grand. So then we're going to subtract our repairs. Let's use 30,000 in repairs as an example. 30,000 in repairs. So forgot to put my minus signs there. So 30,000 in repairs, and we are going to come down to we are going to come down to 50,000 is our sale price to the investor. This is going to be the price that you're going to sell it to the investor for. He's going to buy it off you for 50. He's going to put 30 into it. He'll be all in at 70,000, which will give him his ARV of 100,000 on the property. So out of this, of course, you're going to have to subtract your assignment fee. How much do you plan to make? Typically, you want to make at least 10% of whatever the ARV is. So this is your assignment fee. Which brings you down to a contract price of $40,000. Contract price. So this is where your contract has to be at in order to make this work. Now, as far as tax delinquents or anything else that has to be added in there, basically the $40,000 has to be able to cover all that. So if, just as an example, if the owner owes more than $40,000, this is not going to work. But let's say they have $5,000 in back taxes. They don't own a mortgage or don't owe a mortgage on the property. That means that your seller is going to get a subtraction of this at closing. So instead of walking away with 40, they'll walk away with 35. That's pretty much it. Anything that has to be paid off at closing is going to be subtracted from the money that you're going to offer the seller. Now, obviously, if he had a mortgage of $90,000, I mean, the $40,000 isn't going to pay it off, unless he's gonna, you're going to offer him $40,000 and he's going to come with the other $50,000 at closing. That's the only way that would work, but they won't. And that's pretty much it. Literally anything that you have to pay at closing, any back taxes, liens, mortgages, is going to be just like this. Whatever your contract price is, if it can pay those items off, you can make the deal work. If you can't pay those items off for what you offer the seller, then it doesn't work as a wholesale deal. It could work as any other deal. It could be a subject to deal. It could be owner finance deal. It could be whatever. But in the end, your $40,000, your taxes here, back taxes, I'm gonna put it on here, back taxes. Sorry if it's too small. But your back taxes here are paid up at closing, and the seller walks away with $35,000. You get your 10 grand, no matter what, because your 40,000 took care of his issues. And that's about it. This is every transaction that you will see in wholesale. Not too long ago, well, actually almost every property that we have sold has had back taxes or some type of back taxes on it. The property that you guys saw me on, the one where I made $10,000 or $11,000, they owed like $400 or $500 in back taxes. The money that we were able to provide the seller, he was able to pay off all those back taxes and, basically walk away from the property. As well as every other deal. We had one, she had, I think, like $7,000 in back taxes. It got paid. My second deal that I ever did, my offer to her was $40,000. She had a $12,000 lien and $5,000 in back taxes. So she was able to pay all that stuff off and walk away, I think, with like $27,000 total after all the fees and stuff that she had incurred with all that stuff. So if you have been knocking yourself in the head wondering how the heck can you make a tax delinquent property work as far as closing on it, or wholesaling it, I should say, or any other property that might have any back taxes, liens, mortgages owed on it, simple transaction. As long as the money that you're offering the seller is able to pay off those items, then you can make the deal work perfectly fine. There's nothing extra that you have to do. Obviously, you should tell your closing attorney or title company that the property does have back taxes or liens that you know of. If you don't know of any, they'll find them when they do a title search. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys found this very educational. I hope you guys were able to learn something from this. If you did, please go ahead and like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're watching this on Instagram, shoot me a like, and also share this with somebody that might benefit from it. And I hope you guys can close some deals pretty soon. If you have any questions, leave them down below, as well as I'll leave a couple of links in my bio. That way you can see some of the tools and resources I use in my business every day in order to close deals and find deals as well. So have a good one, guys, and enjoy your weekend.